Surely not. He's not only gone and tried to capitalise on Motherwell getting a great result at Ibrox, has he? Hey guys, Gogsy here, and welcome to my sort of post-match thoughts on Rangers versus Motherwell. Of course, I can only work with what I saw on the sort of TV because, well, Motherwell fans weren't allowed into Ibrox because it was the Rangers fans' flag day because they won the league last season and because this was the first time that they could properly have a home crowd on a weekend. This was the best time for them to basically sell more or put their season ticket holders basically where the away fans are meant to be, and away fans were not allowed any access at all, even though they had fans flown in from France on Thursday night for Lyon. Nevertheless, that did not deter a resilient Motherwell side after going 1-0 down after 12 minutes to come back, bounce back, and get a fantastic point, which keeps us in contention for the league title. No, sorry. But my overall thoughts on the game, I thought Motherwell came out and played quite brightly at 0-0. Like the first 10 or so minutes, we had actually got a bit of the ball in the Rangers half. It wasn't like what we had before when we had Stephen Robinson. Like some Rangers fans, you may fondly remember the 5-5-0 that we were sort of trying to play back in December when we were at Ibrox, and I mean there was none of that. We were playing with a flat back four, and then we were hitting them on a counter, hitting with a 4-3-3, and that worked. Like we squeezed Rangers really tight, and every time we sort of pressured them, they were shiting themselves. Like that Rangers performance was one of the poorest I've seen in the time that I've been watching Scottish football. Then, of course, after Motherwell had the chance of Tony Watt rounding Al McGregor before getting a fantastic tackle in by the Rangers defender, they hit us on the counter themselves, and they got a corner, and they scored from that corner. Now, I claimed an offside. I claimed for an offside in that. It might have been Stephen O'Donnell who was marking him, and he was goal side of Stephen O'Donnell, and he was the only man between Liam Kelly and the Motherwell defence, therefore he was offside as the ball was coming in. After the flick-on header, and then he headed home, that should have been offside in my opinion, and I thought we were hard done by at that point to be losing because we had started so brightly. And I was just thinking to myself, is this going to be another one of those days where we go on to lose 4 or 5 here? Because that's the sort of thing that happens. Soon after, though, I believe Motherwell had a strong claim for a penalty. It was Borna Barisic with a high tackle on Tony Watt. He did not win the ball. He got the man, and that, in my opinion, should have been a penalty kick. I'm sitting here and reading the BBC report, and I think it's really wrong. Like, it says here, the home side took the lead seconds after surviving a scare, which was when Tony Watt ran past Jack Simpson, picked up a long ball, and rounded the keeper, Al McGregor, only for the recovering Connor Goldson to make a crucial challenge. That was a fantastic play. Rangers bossed the second half as they did the first. I'm sorry, but the majority of the shots that Rangers had were directed straight at Liam Kelly. Like, I only remember, I think it was from a Tavernier long cross. That was the biggest save Liam Kelly really had to make in the second half. I mean, he was pretty active, but I mean, Rangers weren't really. I thought Rangers were really toothless in front of goal, if you ask me. They weren't. They didn't have the cutting edge that they usually do against us. But just after the hour mark, Van Veen picked the ball up, played it to Mark O'Hara, who drove into the box, and the ball fell kindly to Kane Woolery, who stabbed the ball into the roof of the net. And in my opinion, we completely deserved the draw. I mean, the stats read here, possession 68% to 32%. That's a usual statistic for Rangers v Motherwell. Shots 24-5, but on target 7-1. The thing is, a lot of the Rangers shots were going high and over the bar. Like, you can tell me that Rangers dominated. I don't care if they dominated. They weren't the better team necessarily. Like, you can dominate a game and still be toothless in front of goal. And if you're toothless in front of goal and don't take your chances, you do not deserve to win a game of football. It doesn't matter if you've got 13 corners to our 3. It seems to me that our ethos this season is we're going to be sitting back a lot with a 4-3-3 and hitting teams on the counter. Because if we make the most of what we've got with the ball, I mean, we've got goals on our side. And the fact that people are telling me that I'm wrong for saying that I believe that we deserve a point. Well, you look at the statistics. XG doesn't matter. It's about actual goals that are scored. Like, if you're wanting to incorporate XG into this statistic, or if you're wanting to say, oh, if we have 24 shots at goal, then we deserve to win the game. If they're not on target, it doesn't matter. Do you want to then go and count in the amount of penalty claims or offside goals into that statistic as well? Because I would happily do that all day and every day, because, I mean, we should have had a penalty in the first half. We were unlucky with Tony Watt's chance that seconds before Sakala's goal for Rangers. So as the table stands, Rangers are currently top on 13 points, 1 point ahead of Hibs and Hearts. Then it's us in fourth. Like, this is honestly, speaking from the heart, this is one of the best starts I've ever seen a Motherwell team have. 3 wins, 2 draws, and 1 defeat. Okay, that shows the difference in sort of expectations. I mean, I'm celebrating a point because a point at Ibrox is a point gained. Doesn't matter if the goal that Rangers scored was offside or we should have had a penalty. The fact that we went and bounced back from that setback, I mean, that just shows that the sort of team we've got. And Graham Alexander's got a fighting team, and we're going to definitely do well this season. Just basing it on that. But yeah, here's hoping. Next game is Ross County at home. I hope you all enjoy this wee post-match thing. I might do it more often if you think it's all right. And yeah, anyway, guys, thank you very much, and I'll see you very soon. Take care.